Good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's your boy Vincent E. Gray with Be Invincible. You know what time it is. Well, if you don't know, let me tell you what it is. It's time for the morning motivational snackable. Yeah, I'm going to give you some hot breakfast, and it's really going to be a short one. It's going to be really a snackable. I hope determine how I get the flowing. But yeah, before we get ready to jump into our conversation, go get your pen, go get your notebook, open up your note apps, and let me get ready to grace you with some of this good game. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's real simple, super simple, and it's about humility. And I want to grace you with this thought. If you're not humble, you will stumble. That's it. If you're not humble, you will stumble. I remember my daughter, when she was a little girl, she probably was about 7, 8, or 9, between 7 and 10. She was going around all of Chicago speaking to the mayor. She spoke for the governor, the lieutenant governor. She's going to these galas and these banquets, and she's lighting it up. And I would always tell her, I would say, don't let failure get in your heart, and don't let pride go to your head, because if you're not humble, you will stumble. Because at the end of the day, humility is the pedestal that determines the weight of success that you can bear. See, a lot of us, we work on our gift, we work on our talent, but we don't work on our humility. See, talent and gift will get you in the door, but humility determines how long you stay behind the door. Write that down. Your gift will get you in the door. Your talent will get you in the door. Your skill set will get you in the door. But your humility determines how long you stay behind the door. See, humility is all about, liking people liking you and making sure you're not thinking more of yourself than you ought to think. See, the number one salesman is the world is Girl Scouts. What? The Girl Scout cookies. Why? Because people, they like them. People buy from people they like, they know, and who they can identify with. It's called the likability factor. And humility is always exemplifying the likability factor. I told you, your gift will get you behind the door, but your humility determines how long you stay behind the door. Because if you're not humble, you will stumble. Okay, let me tell you the story. A story about a gentleman by the name of Muhammad Ali, the greatest, the world's greatest. He's the GOAT. The GOAT is the greatest of all time. Story is told that one day he got on the plane, and the flight attendant came by him, and she said, Mr. Ali, I need you to put on your seatbelt before we take off. He was like, no. And she came and she got the pilot. Everybody said, Mr. Muhammad Ali, we need you to put on your seatbelt before we take off. He said, I'm not putting on my seatbelt. They said, we ask why? He said, because if you don't take off the seatbelt, if you don't put on the seatbelt, we're going to ask you to have to remove the plane. He said, Superman don't need a seatbelt. The flight attendant responded back and said, also, Superman don't need no airplane either. Yep. What am I trying to say? Always remain humble, because you're not indispensable. Always remain humble. My name is Vincent E. Gray. We'll be invincible. As always, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. I'll see you tomorrow morning.